There is a darkness that comes to every house, every heart, every long winter of the soul, and there are two ways to meet it. One is to stand at the window and rail against the night, to catalogue its cruelties, to let the cold seep into the bones while the hands stay empty. The other way is smaller, humbler, and it asks almost nothing of us except willingness. An old Chinese proverb, carried down through generations of grandmothers and monks and farmers who knew hardship intimately, puts it plainly: better to light a candle than curse the darkness. No candle has ever ended a night, but it has ended the terror of stumbling through one. It has shown a face across a table, a path beneath the feet, a reason to stay rather than despair. The proverb does not ask us to solve the darkness, only to answer it with whatever small flame we happen to be holding. And yet even the smallest flame has to be struck by a hand that moves. This is where the lighting of the candle becomes indistinguishable from the beginning of a journey. Somewhere in ancient China, in words attributed to Lao Tzu and gathered into the Ching, there is a teaching so often repeated, it has almost worn smooth from handling, like a stone carried in a pocket for years. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Consider how strange this is, how counterintuitive to the striving mind, that the vastness of 1,000 miles is never actually walked. Only this step is walked, and then only this one. The candle lighter does not light the whole world. She lights what is nearest. The traveler does not cross the 1,000 miles. He simply lifts one foot and then in time, the other. There is a village story told in the Chinese countryside of a man who wished to move a mountain that blocked his door, and though his neighbors laughed, he began each day carrying away a single basket of earth. The mountain did not move that year or the next, but something in him had already arrived somewhere the moment he lifted the first basket. The step is the journey, folded small enough to hold. But not every step forward is made with the feet. Some of the longest journeys happen inside a single exchange between two mouths, two tempers, two people standing close enough to wound each other. Here, the book of Proverbs, tucked into the wisdom literature of the Hebrew scriptures, offers its own single step, its own small candle. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Picture the moment just before a harsh word is spoken, the jaw tightening, the old hurt rising up looking for a target. In that instant, there is a fork in the road, as real as any crossroads on a long walk. One path answers fire with fire, and the house burns a little more. The other path answers with something soft, not weak, not silent, but gentle, and the wrath, having nothing to catch on, has nowhere to go. This is its own 1,000-mile journey, walked in the space of a breath. The single step here is restraint, the choice made new every time to let the answer be soft. But restraint is not the same as passivity, and softness is not the same as always. There are days when the soft answer is exactly right, and there are days, the old wisdom insists, when something else entirely is called for. A raised voice, a full stop, a refusal. The writer of Ecclesiastes, having tasted both the sweetness and the futility of every human effort under the sun, arrives finally at this: to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. The candle has its season, and so does the letting of the darkness simply be dark for a while, unlit, endured. The single step has its season, and so does the long rest before the journey resumes. The soft answer has its season, and so the same book goes on to say elsewhere, Does silence, does speech, does peace, does its opposite? Nothing in this teaching asks us to be the same in every hour. It asks us only to notice what hour we are in. Perhaps this is the quiet thread running beneath all of it, the candle, the single step, the soft answer, the turning season. None of them are large gestures. None of them promise to fix the whole of anything. They are small, timely, human-sized responses to a world too vast for any one person to carry. Light what is near. Take the step that is actually in front of you. Answer softly when softness is what the moment asks. And trust that the season itself is part of the wisdom, that darkness too, like light, has its appointed hour and will not stay forever unanswered.